Yo, what is up guys? So the latest Fortnite patch 6.31 is here, and let's go ahead and talk about what's new in the latest patch, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on some of the stuff. But anyways, first off, the big change, the thing that everyone is really excited about is of course the new epic and legendary pump shotgun, which you guys will see us pick up in just a moment here, but it's pretty dang good. You could actually one-shot someone even if they have 100 shields and 100 HP, even if they're fully maxed out, still one-shot them, which is actually pretty good. But I really wanted to kind of go over what is actually new, as well as there's a new gifting feature, which is actually something that just got added as well, so you can gift your friends some stuff. Anyways, we're going to be kicking it off here right inside of Tilted. We're going to go ahead and pull off a 1v6 in the new Rumble mode. But let's go ahead and go over the damage of the new epic and legendary pump shotgun. So it actually does 105 and 110 maximum damage. But keep in mind, guys, when you get a critical hit, aka a headshot, you're going to actually be able to do double the damage. And from there, you're going to be able to one-shot someone because, yeah, like you said, if you do quick maths over here, 105 times 2 is over 200. And same thing with this. So that's the big change over here. But the blue pump shotgun can also one-tap someone now in the game. But anyways, as far as where to get the new epic and legendary pump shotgun, like where can you actually find them? You can actually find them on the floor loot, chests, supply drops, and vending machines. So pretty much everywhere. Anyways, shotguns will now always apply at least 3 pellets worth of damage if only 1 to 2 pellets hit the target. So this is going to make them a lot more consistent here. What this basically means is normally you would hit someone sometimes with a shotgun and you hit them for like 7 damage, right? So instead of 7, you guys can see I just hit the guy for 18. I don't know if any of the pellets would have registered anyways, but basically it makes the gun a lot more consistent. So shotguns are going to be able to do a lot more minimum damage. You won't be able to hit people for 7 anymore. You're going to hit them for like 20s and stuff like that, depending on, of course, the range. But it definitely feels like they got buffed. And also, super up close, the blue one, like the one that we have right now, you can actually still also one-shot someone, which is insane. Nice little 5 kill right there to start, but there's still guy running around here. We'll kill him in a second. But anyways, the green and the blue pump shotgun also got a buff here. So not only do shotguns all get a flat buff where if you normally would hit with 1 pellet, you're going to hit with an extra 2 because it's minimum, it's going to always count as 3 pellets actually hitting them, which is actually going to increase your damage. But the bonus pellets can never be critical hits, which means headshot damage. Some guns in Fortnite used to be a 2.5x multiplier, specifically the shotguns, and that's what led to the one-shots that were so often before back in the day. Obviously, shotguns have been nerfed since then, but there's also another nerf from the shotgun, and this is all of the pump shotguns. It says pump shotguns maximum damage and fall off changes. So the pump shotgun maximum damage has been increased from 80/85, which 80 is going to be the green and 85 is going to be the blue. And then they've changed it to 95 and 100. So right now, it's really important if you don't have a blue shotgun to make sure you actually pick up that blue shotgun because it gives you that potential to shoot someone once and then they're just gone. So yeah, so it says pump shotguns will do higher damage in shorter range buckets, but damage falls off quicker. This means you'll do more damage to closer targets, but less damage to farther targets. I've always felt like the pump shotgun hit for a ton of damage. Even if it was super far away, you can hit like anywhere from like 50 to 80 pretty consistently, but now it's going to be a little bit less. Now keep in mind, guys, this is only the change with the pump shotgun, so obviously the heavy shotgun will still maintain its like range. So I like that. They have like the double barrel, which is supposed to be the super up close weapon. Now I also want to say that the double barrel is probably less attractive now for people because keep in mind, guys, the double barrel, even though you get to fire twice, well, you can just line up your shot once with the blue pump, because with the double barrel, you have to be really close anyways. Why not just pull out the blue and just guarantee the one shot? If you have really good aim, I'd say that most good players will prefer running the pump shotgun anyways over the double barrel because it's less risky to get in those very, very close distances. But anyways, yeah, that is the big change with this patch, and pretty much like the majority of this video is just going to be about shotguns because that's all that really got added in the latest patch. But they also added a few things that we'll go ahead and go over, and a few changes to the game, and of course I need to go over for you guys what is actually new. So they added stink bombs to supply drops. I don't really care about that, but they also removed double barrel shotguns from floor loot. So that just really comes down to there's going to be less double barrels in the game. They also nerfed the turret a bunch over here, guys. So if any of you guys really didn't like the turret, it's kind of like myself. Like I really don't really like using the turret, and when I died to it, it is definitely frustrating. I'll tell you that. But anyways, they adjusted the turret collision to make it easier to land shots against anyone occupying it. So that basically means it's easier to shoot people that are using the turret. They also removed the ability to repair the turret. They fixed this was just a bug where people would get stuck inside. I've never seen that. But there's also a change where it says supply drops will automatically open if landing on the turret. Doesn't really matter. And the drop rate of the turret has also been reduced, so you're going to see a lot less turrets in the game. In fact, for being a legendary item, I felt like they were way too common, but nonetheless, yeah. There's a few issues with bugs. It says the Mentor can no longer fire through its own floor, which, I mean, if you're doing that, why would they stop you from destroying yourself? I don't know. But anyways, there's also an issue with chiller effects weren't applying to the feet. So this was also something that was changed a long time ago. I remember back in the day where traps were just having issues. Like traps were not doing damage. So I guess the chiller trap also had an issue. Not that it's really that important for competitive games anyways, but nonetheless that has been fixed. There's also a change to the redeploy speed with the glider, specifically for the modes that would actually support you being able to use the glider. You'll notice there's a few times because we're playing the new Rumble mode, which is the new LTM, and in this mode you will be able to glide. However, it is very, very slow. However, if you use a rift or if you use a launch pad, it's going to be the same. It's going to be fast. But it's only when you just jump off of the top of a building and you just use your glider, it's going to be very, very, very slow. So that basically helps to deal with people when they would just try to run away. If you've got good aim with an AR, you're going to be able to take them out while they're gliding. But there's actually a pretty insane thing with the Dynamite. So it says added the ability to pick up and throw back dynamite with a lit fuse. I had no idea you could do this, which is pretty crazy. So if someone throws dynamite at you, because remember guys, it has a 5-second fuse, you can actually pick it up and you could throw it and it might just blow up on them, which is crazy. But what's even crazier, I don't even know who thought of this, but they increased the dynamite explosion height against players from 192 units to 300 units. This was done to prevent players from being able to jump over the explosion area on flat ground without taking damage. On flat ground. Did anyone else know that if someone threw dynamite, you could jump over it? I had no idea, but you can't do it anymore, so I guess that information is kind of worthless now. But the fact that you can do that, that's crazy. I had no idea. There's also a new tournament, the Alchemist Pop-Up Cup. I'll just go ahead and go over those rules real quick, because sometimes when people are playing these other modes, people are like, what the heck? How come you can only hold this? Okay, so it's the tournament mode. You can only hold 500 of each material. Harvesting rate has been increased by 40%, and you get 50 health on eliminations, which is you can get it's either health or shield, whatever you're missing. But they added this, which I think is so good for any of you guys that watch competitive Fortnite or even play competitive Fortnite. This is a huge deal. So it says, if a certain amount of players are remaining by the time the storm finishes closing, a storm surge will activate. This periodically deals damage to players who have the least amount of damage dealt during the match. So that supports aggression. So if you're sitting back and camping inside of metal towards the end of the game, you're just going to start dealing damage. It's going to start dealing damage to those players, so that's good. So it encourages people to play a little bit more aggressive, which not only is more fun to watch, but I think that's more fun to play. And again, it encourages people to be more aggressive. So that's kind of cool. There's also a bunch of bug fixes that they've done. Some of it was the audio when people would actually, when they would go in the air, their glider, you would not hear it. So that's kind of good. So you'll be able to hear it. That's kind of something important if someone's gliding in on you when you're just sitting in a 1x1. They also added gifting. This is actually a huge deal. In fact, there's some people just making videos on this. But it was in the latest patch. Look at the amount of damage we just dealt to that person right there. What was that? It was 200, I think, right there. Actually, I want to go back. I want to go back 1 second. I want to see how much damage we dealt to that guy, because again, the whole video is really just talking about the pump. Watch how much damage. 220. That's the perfect amount of damage that you can deal with, of course, the new epic and of course legendary pump. You're gonna be able to do over 200 damage. But anyways, the gifting feature. Let's talk about this. So it says we're excited to announce for a limited time we'll be offering gifting with the release of our 6.31 update. This initial gifting period will last 1 week. I don't know why they're only allowing it to be 1 week. I'm sure they're just testing it out. They might be making some changes in the future. But anyways, what this means is you're going to be able to gift your friends stuff, so that's kind of cool. Because when I used to do giveaways, it really sucked if they were on PC because there's not like a PC, like, I guess you could definitely buy like a Visa gift card. But before, I would buy those Microsoft points and I would give you guys those points and then you guys could redeem them. But now you're going to be able to straight up gift the stuff, so that makes it so much easier for people that, you know, win a giveaway as well. At least on my stream, if they are PC players, then I can just add you and just gift you the item. However, there's one thing I really hope that they add in the future, because if you guys don't know how gifting works, I mean, I shouldn't have to show you. You basically just buy the item and then you can send it to a friend. Okay, but anyways, you can't just give them V-Bucks, so that pretty much means you can only get them what's available right now, which I would prefer just to give you guys the V-Bucks, because then you guys can buy what you want, whether it be the Battle Pass or whatever. I don't know if you can gift the Battle Pass right now. That would be something that I hope they add in the future, as well as just giving out V-Bucks in general, because that would be just so much easier, because then you guys, again, can just pick exactly what you want versus, you know, whatever it's there. Also, the new mode that you guys are seeing, I probably should explain that real quick because we're pretty much running into the end of the gameplay here. There's a new LTM, it's called Team Rumble, which you guys are seeing. It's about to end right now, but there's two teams. It's Victory Royale. Whoever gets 100 kills first win. You do respawn, but yeah, when you kill people, they drop 120 wood, 90 stone, or 60 metal. But yo, hey yo, we still dropped 15 kills. 15 kills. All right, but anyways, that's the end of the gameplay. Those are the new changes in the latest Fortnite patch. Let me know, guys, what you think down below in the comment section below. Do you like these new changes? Do you guys like the new legendary pump? I think it's the best shotgun in the game. That's my thoughts. You can let me know yours down below. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button to see more Fortnite as well as other gaming content. Peace out.